This may sound a little cold, but if someone is hurt or injured or killed doing something illegal, I don't really have a whole lot of sympathy for them. That is still how I feel about the situation. If we go into the comments, these are pretty brutal. Okay, sure, says, the whole point is that it shouldn't be illegal, you fucking moron. Sean Gannon says, as if to show how completely ignorant she is on the whole abortion issue, she used a wooden coat hanger. Now on top of killing her baby, she's gonna have tons of splinters. Fact check. True. Kerosene says, this is easily one of the stupidest fucking things I've seen in my life. Being a criminal doesn't make their life worth less or less meaningful. People can die without abortions. They know the risks of what they're doing, and they still do it. What does that tell you? That it's still going to happen. It's not a matter of having sympathy as long as people can have babies. There will be a demand for abortions. The only reason that people are dying from abortions is because the government has made it so that the only ones they can get are highly risky. Being a criminal doesn't make their life worth less or less meaningful. But being a baby makes your life worth less. I don't understand how you can have that cognitive dissonance and be able to sleep at night. To me, it seems like you would choose criminals over babies, and that's sick. Kerosene also says, you're literally fucking balding in your late 20s. LMAO, the jokes write themselves. I'm actually pretty flattered because I'm in my 30s. Thank you. And yes, I am balding. I don't think it's a secret. But again, Kerosene, thank you very much. It's like when I get carded at the grocery store. It just makes me feel good that I look young enough. Fun 2510 says, but what does legality got against human rights? Look at North Korea, for example. It's illegal to have curtain haircuts. Does that person and their families then deserve to be put in forced labor prison camps? And it doesn't mean all the laws, of course, but the gray area ones, such as abortion. If a woman was raped and became pregnant from that, but abortion is illegal where she's from, what's she to do? And then let's say she has the kid because she has to, and let's say she becomes abusive or becomes so dramatically changed the child goes into care. Why would you have to force someone to make that decision in the first place, regardless of the good and bad? You're saying in North Korea it's illegal to have a curtain haircut. Do they deserve to be put to death? But yet the baby who's being killed in abortion is being allowed in America. I don't get the equivalency there. If something horrible happened and a woman was raped and did conceive a child, is it really okay to kill someone for the sins of their father? The father did something wrong. The baby didn't do anything wrong. So if a woman gets raped and she's forced to have the baby because there's no abortion, are you saying you should be able to kill a kid? Because if the mom would have the baby and becomes abusive, or she's changed dramatically, it should be cool to kill a kid. I think the craziest thing about this is, where does it stop? Like if I could say, my neighbor makes me abusive, I should just be able to kill him. It's ridiculous. Could you imagine looking someone in the eye and telling them, I know you were abused as a kid. It would be better off if you were dead. You shouldn't have had to go through that. You should have been killed before you were born because your parents were abusive. Trevor Gordon says, at least the child gets to live. I think the child does have a right to life. Really, whatever the circumstances are, the child doesn't deserve to die for what the parents have done. VX says, at Trevor Gordon, some people just don't want to have kids, and that's okay. I agree with that. They aren't killing anyone, but a cell. That's it. VX, I don't think that you understand the developmental stages. The heart and the brain start to form around 5 weeks. It's not just a cell. Everything that makes that baby its own unique life is already there from the moment of conception. It has all the building blocks. It has all the genetic code for what color hair, what color eyes, height, weight, everything is there. It is its own unique life. It is not killing a cell.